Hello, welcome to our podcast. My name is Alejandro, this is Victor, and we are going to explain how this conflict of Ukraine and Russia have influence in all the social media, all this content of communication. So I'm going to start talking about how the conflict started. Then we are going to talk about our findings, and then we are going to conclude our podcast. So there will be a short podcast, and enjoy it. This war started because Ukraine was part, like before, they was part of Russia. Russia started a tension between they both, and then Ukraine get the independence. So after so many years of independence, there was a tension, of course, right? But in this past 3 years, when the new president of Ukraine get elected, there started a really tension between both countries. So Putin sent all the trophies, all the soldiers, and then to start like a fight. They want Ukraine to be part of Russia because they have like a lot of natural resources, and they just want Ukraine. So this battlefield is not just this battle is not just in the battlefield. This battle is fought in so many ways, and the communication is one of these ones, because communication wins battles, and we know it already because communication influences a lot of people, a lot of countries. Is incredible how communication do what
can change the perspective and the opinion of the people.
They can shape the behavior, they can shape everything.
That's right.
In people. So one of my findings was a blogger from Ukraine that was near a school. Russia sent a bomb to the school. Yeah, incredible, to the school. They kill a lot of people, but the blogger just start filming herself, like calmly, like showing what was happening, what he was just blowing everywhere. And this was true, but the government of Russia flipped this information, and they say this fake. It's impossible that a human is able to talk so calmly after a bomb, after so many people died. So they know how to deal with propaganda. They know how to flip everything for their own benefit. So, and also Ukraine has like they also do the same, no?
Yeah.
They know how to deal, like they know how manipulate people, influence a lot of people. So there is another history about the ghost of Kiev.
Oh, yeah.
It's a myth that this guy didn't exist, but it creates like an environment of
confidence,
of like so this was like the ghost of Kiev. Like he destroyed a lot of Russia airplanes, and wasn't true, but it was good for Ukraine and was bad for Russia, because Russia were scared of, wow, he's destroying a lot
of fake ghost.
Yeah, so the people believed that, and was shared by hundreds of millions of people in social media, in like citizen journalism, blogs, everywhere. people sharing their videos, people sharing like these fake media, fake news everywhere. And then I found a lot of things about the fake news about Russia, because Russia have sent a lot of fake news, and one of that is from the government of Canada. They post on the web page of the Canada uh, that you don't have to trust all that information about Russia, because Russia have like their own propaganda, their own like outlets of communication. They they use it for their own benefit.
That's right. Like something very interesting also to analyze, it's how media journalism influenced on this specific war, because media journalism, it's basically bloggers or informal news or people posting their opinion or a new or or a conclusion of a specific conflict or a specific situation that is happening, right? So in this case, media journalism plays an important role here. Like one example of this media journalism was a video. I'm gonna explain a little bit of the video. It's basically Ukraine troops, soldiers fighting against Russia in a battlefield. But basically, this was fake. They were not Ukraine soldiers. They were actually French soldiers battling in Mali at that time. So here you can see like the big gap. It's different country. It's a different time. And there are different people. Like it's not even Ukraine people. So this talks about like how media journalism might not help in the war, and how media journalism can affect basically how propaganda and how news are delivered to people, right? So another good example would be when the war first starts. The first attack of Putin was with the missiles, but at the same time he used media to attack Ukraine, because when he attacked Ukraine, he used his propaganda, his media power, to create a fake news against the president of Ukraine. This fake news was basically the president of Ukraine like getting out of the country because he was afraid of the missiles of Russia. So the response of the president of Ukraine was basically a video in the main capital of Kiev saying he was there. So here we can see how media is so important, that one of the most powerful presidents in the world, in this case Putin, Russia, used not only missiles to attack his enemy, he used also media to attack him. So we can see the level and the important role of media in the war or in a discussion. It can be a president election, it can be anything. Media have an important role here, like in this specific situation and in this specific conflict. Another thing that what I would like to basically highlight, it's regarding the news about the fake soldiers fighting in Ukraine, the ones that were French fighting in Mali. This video was shared more than 1 million times and was viewed by millions of people around the world, and they just believe it without confirming that specific topic.
This passive audience believe everything. They just get all the information, but there are some people, of course, that they are active audience, that they critique all this information. They inform that they just start looking about this, and this is true or this is not. But sometimes it's difficult like to know if this is true or not. But you have to do the exercise by yourself and critique everything that nowadays we don't know what is true, what is
False. That's right. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in the next podcast.
Bye.